And hello there. Hello, hello, hello. Zanzu here. Hoping everyone has a wonderful start to their day. We're going to go back into some Umamusume. Hey, Jenny, how are you doing? Did you happen to see that one thing I tagged you in? Just collect our things. So, some pretty exciting Umamusume news from over the weekend. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed it. But yeah, some pretty exciting Umamusume news. To start off with, we'll kick off some dailies right fast. Look at that impressive air groove. My top Uma right now. That super impressive air groove. The well-deserved title of the GOAT. We'll stockpile up on these alarm clocks. And the pleasing parfait. While I continue to keep you all in suspense about my super cool news. Excuse me, the actual fuck happened here? I refuse to accept that. What happened, Air Groove? Like, there's no way that you would have lost just regular. We got a wild Credillion chat. Yeah, it's a little more like it. Alright. So now for the big news. For the first time ever, we managed to retention. We've managed to stay level 6. How did we do it? Well, over the weekend I kind of got some good Umas. As you can see here, I A ranked Super Creek. And then this one really got me. I got a B+ out of this. And I'm looking at it like, how? How did I get a B+ out of Tokateo with this? Like, it is crazy. A in stamina, A in power, A+ in speed. The 2 golden recovery skills. Credilli escaped. We will be at some point in the future attempting to A rank her. But right now, we're going to start doing some parent runs of Symboli Rudolph because I want to use Symboli to A rank Golshi over here. And you know what? I'm going to use a parfait because I want to get my points up. Oh. Okay, I did kind of see that one coming. But Rudolph coming through for us. Not gonna lie, that sprint kind of caught me off guard. But we got the rest of them. It's not gonna be enough to keep us out of demotion though. Who got... Yeah, that makes sense. Marazinski hit the MVP. Sprint. I feel pretty confident in our sprint. I feel very confident in our sprint. She don't have a lot of power. And they put a lot of points into wit. Mile. Oh, Mile's going to be a little tougher. Yeah, Mile's going to be very tough. Long. Long's going to be tough. Medium. Ooh. That's going to be pretty tough to beat there. Let's use a parfait. I'm not counting on beating the long and the medium. But let's view this race. Okay, I want to see how they're doing their Sakurabaka show. Pace chaser. Pace. Late. See, this defeats the purpose. It really does. Like, the whole point of it is because you can't get points from the pace chasers and another pace chaser. You only get points from one of them. So I don't understand why people do that. Starting off, standard distance, focus. Something happened to Sakurabaka, you know. We're not going to be able to count on her. I didn't see her get a late start. So she has the speed. Darabakashino has speed. But the problem is she didn't have power. And honestly, when you get in these races, power is so much more important than the wit. Like, it is important to have wit. It is important to have enough wit to prevent the late start. I didn't see her get a late start, but fifth place, skill activated. So I have no idea what happened there. Why she wind up so far back when she's a front runner. Oh, that mile broke my heart. I'll probably lose. Yeah, I figured this much. Rudolph coming through for me. I figured I was going to lose this, but Rudolph. Let's see what the placing was. Rudolph, and then Naruto Taishin. And then Tokateo in fourth. It was a good race, but once again, Taki Shadow got me the MVP. Mile. Long. Oh, I am so going to die here. Medium. So I'll lose the long. I'm already at peace with that. But we're going to use that parfait because I need as many points as I can get. That's a very good start there, El Condor Pasa. Oh, that mile. We're getting hurt on these miles. And I'm not understanding why. Oh no, sprint. That's where we're getting hurt at, not miles. That was our mile. And we first, second, thirded that. Yep, kind of figured that was coming. I mean, that Golshi was just a beast. I was kind of hoping to be able to snatch something out there. But it happens. We will lose the long. We will probably lose the medium. I don't know. We might. First, second, third on that sprint. Alright, we'll probably lose this one. Or not! Golshi pulling through, and then Super Creek coming in second. I am going to wind up at some point replacing Special Week with somebody else. The mile. We lost a mile. We lost a mile by 3/4 of a length. There's no fucking reason we should have lost that mile. Alright, we will probably lose this one as well. Or Symboli Rudolph. All three of them. All three of them. First, second, third. I'm counting on you, El Condor Posse. It's not the best, but It is a new high score for us. Alright, they Taurus Gold. That means they did really well in the Taurus Cup, which is a medium track. Sprint medium. I got a feeling we might lose that one. Long. Yeah, I'm not counting a lot on the long. I don't have a lot of faith in our long on that one. So I'm hoping if we can win the first three. The mile again? The mile is one of our strongest points, though. And that's crazy that we keep losing that. I did figure that was going to happen. It was that Tokateo. We're going to lose either to Reischauer or their Golshi. Or we win! You know, winning's always an option. Yeah. If we can't pull anything major out this week, I do have a feeling that we will be demoted again. But in the meantime, we've done what we can for that for now. Oh, look at those carrots. That carrot count going up. Do we have anything available for the transfer? No, we do not. We got a wild shroomish in chat, by the way. This event has ended. I don't think there's anything else I can really do for it. Yeah. Alright. So. I have been doing some Tokateo runs because I've been pretty adamant about wanting to A rank her. But I already have a good bit of a no. Yes. This one. Replace you with Super Greek because I do want that swinging maestro there. Kida-san Black, everyone's best friend. Shroomish did escape. Tracing Academy. They do have like the second stage getting ready to come out soon. 2 in speed. And like, once again, what we do here is we want to start off. I got 2 in power. Power's pretty good already though. We'll start off with the 2 in speed. And my big goal here is I want to increase friendships. So I got 2 in stamina. 1 everywhere else. So I'll go with that 2 in stamina. And the more I hit up on them, the more friendship they'll gain each time. And then stuff like this. The exclamation point, that gives an extra boost to friendship. Now, once again, the big goal here is not to A rank. It's not to have the perfect run. Our goal here is I want either a stamina or a power spark to come out of Rudolph. I want it to be a 3-star. So we're at the point of probably needing to rest some. Hold on, I'll join you. We'll do the extra training just to kind of boost. It does drain our energy quite a bit, but it also gives us a friendship boost with the director. Uh-oh. I love complicated things. Satano Diamond. 3-star Satano Diamond. And what I'm doing here right now is I'm going over to Game Torah. And this will help me make the decisions. If you go to GameTorah.com, it really has all things Uma on there for you, which is a big help. So I love new things, or I love complicated things. And see, I can look at this and see that I can either, if I choose the bottom one, I get hesitant front runners. If I choose the top one, I get +5 to stamina and +10 to guts. I'll choose the top one to get those stats. Alright, we got 2 in wit here, so that'll be where we hit. Oh. And once again, I'll go to Game Torah. And I know if I hit the top one, I'll get wit, and the bottom one gives guts. Wit's honestly more important to me than the guts is right now. So I already know this. If I hit the bottom one, I get a skill, and it ends the chain with her. If I hit this top one, however, things continue on, and it increases my friendship. Oh, and the bottom one would also decrease my friendship. That's one of those things where bottom was bad. All around kind of bad. So we go into this junior make debut as we start our very first race of the season. Now we will be doing some extra races with her because once again the goal is to run her as a parent. We're not running her as an ace, we're running her as a parent. So I will be adding in skills as I see fit. Not towards the end. Oh, we got that late start. And see, this is why I said wit's more important than guts. Alright, coming around, just exited out of the first corner, or we're still... Oh, and she's rushed. Oh, this is going to be awesome. This is just awesome. RNG really decided to shit on us today. We couldn't just get the late start. We're already starting off rough. And the career's just begun. But we do pull into first. The only question is, will we have the stamina to maintain that? As we go into the final corner, already widening that gap between us and second. And then she bolts off. Just further blasting away from everybody. I am going to go ahead and do this power. By racing, I know it increases speed and power. Alright, we got everybody over here in stamina right now. Give me some pointers on training, gives me some energy back. Oh my, oh my. I think I'll probably go with a little bit more stamina. We'll definitely hit up speed because I want to see that hit up a little more. And because, you know, everybody's even, so at that point I'm like, I'll look through. And you know what? We'll go ahead and give her the shooting star. Alright, this is a mile. She has a B a mile. She can still do good and still win it. But it is going to lower her speed considerably. As we get a late start once again, despite having put some points away, more. I can already tell this is going to be kind of a rough season for us, Rudolph, isn't it, girl? We're going to have a rough go of it because of them late starts and getting rushed. And RNG's not going to be too happy with this run, is it? We're almost to the halfway point of the race. Look like we're duking it out, and we take third. About to hit the final corner. We got Sakura Buckingham up front. Come on, Rudolph. This is where you take off and show them who's boss. There goes the 2. We're in second. Will we catch up? I think we do. I think we just caught up. Yep, we caught up. We're in first. We're in first. All right. All right, Rudolph. So once again, parent run. So we're gonna focus. We got a wild Stuffle in chat, by the way, and we're gonna focus on doing a couple extra runs. What this does is increases our white sparks that she'll have. And white sparks are really good because they're like extra benefits that you get. Okay, I can do that. Let's hit up our wit a little bit because I'm kind of sick and tired of all these late starts. Oh, the Emperor's Anguish, that hit hard. That broke my heart. Okay, I've got like a dog pile of people. My speed people are all pretty much in stamina right now. But this ought to help. Let's look for it together because I know that gives me the charming, which helps build friendship. Let's hit up this power. Because I do want to get some friendship up with Super Creek. Emperor's Gloom. Alright, we're going to hit up the Hopeful Stakes now. And this will give us a white spark, hopefully. There's about a 20% chance this turns into a white spark for each G1 race that you win. And they're off. taking off. Looks like we're going to wind up around 5th. No, 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 no. We've fallen back to 10th. I was kind of hopeful there. We do pull up tonight. We're getting, this is a medium race. Oh, we got rushed. Oh, those points of wit just ain't helping. We're at the halfway point. She jumped up to 4th, but she's about to fall down. Or is she? She's still holding strong on that 4th. Going into that final corner, coming out of it, we are 5th, 6th. That rush really hurt us, as we're now 8th, back to 7th. We're kicking off the Emperor's Divine Might, so hopefully it won't be a horrible finish. Because if it's a horrible finish, we have a chance of it really hurting us. Oh, we might take first. We might take first. Looks like we pull into first place. I think we got second. We got second, so we're not going to get a white spark out of that. You have to win. But we got second by a nose. But that's okay. It's okay. Well, we should try and take care of ourselves. Give us that energy boost back. Alright. I technically have 2 in stamina. Got the 1 in power. We'll go with the 2 in stamina, because I count the director as 1, because I do want to get hers up at some point. 2 in wit. Yes, we love putting some stuff in wit. I don't want to do like wit all the time, but like there's just not a lot of use in doing constant wit. You got bamboo memory. We'll do a little more wit, because it don't matter where we go at this point. Everybody's going to be kind of, everybody was 1-1-1. Got 1 in stamina, 1 in power. We'll hit up that stamina. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. So we're going to do that. We are going to go ahead and rest. I do kind of feel like our speed might be down a little bit. I will think in this case we'll go ahead and give her Blazing Pride, because that is like the best skill for her right now. We go to predictions, we can see like our stamina and power are really great, our wit's okay, our speed's okay, and our guts is okay. So we only need to hit the top 5 in this. We want first. Not because we're aiming for any special titles or anything, but we want first for the white spark. Because this will drop a stamina and or power spark.
また一つ歴史を刻もう。最も速い馬娘が今スタートが切られました。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
We are currently third, fourth. The giant clusterfuck is starting to thin out and spread out a bit. We are still fourth, coming out of the starting zone, entering the first corner. We just passed one of the front runners. He's like, oh, nope, 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 I don't need to be falling back with the pace chasers, and took off. Alright. And the reason I gave her Blazing Pride, because Blazing Pride will activate at the back. But I gave her that in case we hit another situation like that last race, in the hopeful stakes, where she kind of starts falling back. Blazing Pride to kick off and help her out. As we pull in the second, coming around, aiming for first. We take first place. I think we've got this. As we pull out, further widen our lead. And yep. So we most definitely, there was no skills used, but we most definitely won that. And as a reward, here is our concert. All right. That was the first of hopefully a long line of concerts for us. spirits lost and found. Luckily, there wasn't a choice for us. Okay. Oh wow. Honestly, I'm so happy this happened. Now off of that one, if we get that as a spark, it'll drop us off white spark. 20% chance of a white spark off of that, and that white spark will drop power, which is always something that's welcome. You always enjoy having sparks for stuff that you're not wanting to train all the time. Now, one of the things that does bother me is we took the time through Super Creek in here. We're about to hit summertime. We're getting close to the Kikuka show. And we haven't even... Super Creek has not even started doing her chains. I'm hitting chains for cards I don't even have. But we're not getting Super Creek, apparently. And that's kind of why I'm really, really starting to get to the point of being aggravated with Super Creek itself as a card. Just because it's very hit or miss. Maybe I'll get something. Maybe I won't. Who knows? I've mostly been like looking around for Umas that has built-in restoration skills. And they're off as we blast out of that gate. We're still in the midst of the clusterfuck, but Mahona Bourbon and Silent Suzuka run up to take, and looks like Asian Flash as well, run up to take their place as front runners. We come out of that going into the first corner, currently in 8th place. It's fine. We've got contingencies in place for this. We have Blazing Pride, we have Shooting Star, and then of course we hold Behold Thine Emperor's Divine Might. So we do pull up to 7th. However, there's somebody there fighting us for 7th place. And then we decide, no, we're not playing that game. We pull on up to 6. We're at the halfway point of the race. Got a Golshi back there. As we head into that final corner, we're 7th, 8th, 7th. Blazing Pride and Shooting Star both kick off. So both of those do take off. Divine Emperor's kicking off. Will we manage to break through? We're currently 6. Looks like I know we definitely pull up to 2nd. The question is, do we pass the Clanker? Pass that Clanker because I do not like her. And we pull in the 1st. And we take the win. Now, personality-wise, I don't mind the Clanker. I really don't. But if you actually look at her racing, like, let me see if it'll pull her up. Oh, she don't have her unique skill here. That's awesome. But her skill is one of those where she requires some wit. But here we go. Concert number 2.
光の速さで駆け抜ける衝動は何を犠牲にしても叶えたい強さの覚悟一度きりのこの瞬間にかけてみろ自分は信じて時には運だって必要というのなら宿命の旋律も引き寄せてみせよ走れ今もまだ終わらないたどり着きたい場所があるからその先へと進め涙さえも強く胸に抱きしめそこから始まるストーリー果てしなく続く上にザ・ソーつかめ今を変えたいなら描いた夢を未来に掲げ恐れないで挑め走れ今もまだ終われないたどり着きたい場所があるからその先へと進め涙さえも強く胸に抱きしめそこから始まるストーリー果てしなく続く上にザ・ソーワーワーワー
All right. And with us winning that, we got 2 crowns down. Yay! But with us winning that, ooh, we better rest up. Well rested. That is awesome. No one is above discipline. All right. We got lucky with that one. We didn't hit the bad. Let's see. Alright, we do want to wit here. And we finally got friendships off of everybody, which means we can kind of start kicking back and checking out our friendship rainbows. These give off bonuses, so you see like this one's 30, 26. I'm going to go with this one just because I don't feel comfortable going in the upcoming Kikuka show with just very little speed. Eat more and bulk up to increase your power. Oh, you got to be shitting me. Well, we'll throw in some wit here. Uh, 23 on speed, 28 in stamina. You know, it's not going to hurt for us to get stamina since that's wanting to be one of our 2 stat drop. Alright. I don't have any friendship. I'll go ahead and I'll hit up stamina. Ooh, at any time. Let's see what we got here. If we go top, we can take energy minus 10, guts plus 20, and get plus 10 bond with the director. You know what? Let's go for that. Because I know I've been trying to conserve my energy for when it matters. but we also want to get friendships
これだ
up.
け高揚した気持ちでレースに
Alright, so not gonna lie, this does trigger some uncomfortable feelings here. Let's see how we rate up. I'm not real happy where my stats are at the moment, but I am double circles and everything.
体の底から気力
So we'll watch this. This will be our first long,
実力は完全に上位ですね。
and this one will be determined whether we become a Triple Crown winner. We're not going to get the Emperor because we did not come out undefeated. We did come in second at the Hopeful Stakes. So we're not going to get any fancy titles or anything from it.
最強の称号を手にするのは誰だ。3番人気にはメジロライアン。この評価は少し。今スタートが切られました。
Ooh, that late start, and we got such a good whip in comparison to what we need.
ミホノブルボンとセイウンスカイ。この2人が競り合っている
This is one of the things that really grinds me, like, but we do manage to pull off into third. We're going to apparently be battling Super Creek for it.
2番第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。先頭から後方まで隊列は縦長になっています。
各自自分のペースを保っているようですね。
現在1番手はミホノブルボン、続きましたセイウンスカイ、3番手にスーパークリーク、そのうち
Ooh,
並んで
Super Creek is not happy with us taking
3番
third.
の大歓声に迎えられなが
She's
ら
coming after you.
走り抜ける。2馬身3馬身開いて6番
But we are in the middle section of the race right now.
少し離れて10番その外並んで
You got Saiyan Sky, Mahona Bourbon, us, and Super Creek.
外目をついて3番そしてそのうちスペシャルウィーク少し後ろからマンハッタンカフェ、その後9番後方2番手に13番1コーナーから2コーナー
I got a feeling-
順位を振り返っていきます。
I got a feeling we can do this. We hit the halfway point of the race.
スーパークリーク5番手に2番、さらには6番、そしてその外を回って7番1馬身差17番内から行く松金福来た
We're on the stretch.
外から8番そしてその外メジロライアン内を回
We're
ります
about to come to that final corner,
2周目の向こう正面に
but we are a strong third place. Super Creek fell back a bit.
ミホノブルボン後ろシンボリルドルフ2馬身離れてスーパークリーク外を回って2番内には6番外を通りまして7番すぐに続いて松金福来たる外から外からメジロ
We
ライアン
do manage to pull on up in the second as we go into the final corner. We enter into it. We pass Saiyan Sky. We take first place. We got Super Creek hot on our tail.
これは正解でしょうか。
かかってしまっているかもしれません。
She is chasing us down there, Rudolph,
第4コーナー
as we exit the final corner
局面です。
into the final straightaway.
まだ差がある。ここから先頭を捉える子は出てくるのか。残り400。最後のコーナー。最初に駆け抜けてきたのはシンボリル
Super Creek is right behind us. She is hot on our heels. Super Creek is coming for us. Rudolph, run!
シンボリルドルフ。シンボリルドルフ。
Run!
シーロは衰えないシンボリルドルフ。リードは3馬身。勝ったのは
All right.
他の馬娘たち
Someone told Super Creek if she won, they were playing Goo Goo Babies
見事3冠達
because she was going ham
最
there.
強の馬娘が誕生しました。2着はスーパークリーク。
唯一抜き
But we pulled through it. So for the last race, unfortunately, if we get a spark from the one we just did, or the one we did before this, we'll get guts. This race, I'll have to look it up, and I will tell you immediately after this concert.
光の速さで駆け抜ける衝動は何を犠牲にしても叶えたい強さの覚悟一度きりのこの瞬間にかけてみろ自分を信じて時には運だって必要というのなら宿命の旋律も引き寄せてみせよ走れ今もまだ終われないたどり着きたい場所があるからその先へと進め涙さえも強く胸に抱きしめそこから始まるストーリー果てしなく続く意に誘うつかめ今を変えたいなら描いた夢を未来に掲げ恐れないで挑め走れ今をまだ終われないたどり着きたい場所があるからその先へと進め涙さえも強く胸に抱きしめそこから始まるストーリー果てしなく続く意に雑草
All right, that was a fun concert, and if we get the Kikuko show spark, that will give us stamina, which is good. It's what we want. The Rima Keenan.
少しばかり疲れ
I do feel like we kind of need to rest here, because what we're about to be doing. Oh, Emperor's Social Studies. We got a Wild Synesty in chat. Yeah, if we go to top one, it'll decrease some of our energy, but it'll give us a +10 to stamina and power, which is definitely welcome. Now, once again, hey, we want... This will give us a stamina spark. So, we're going to aim for it. Now, we do get like a race bonus. Every time we race, one of our stats goes up. It's not as good as hitting like a friendship, a rainbow training, but it is better than just like a blank training. However, the other downside is that also that it's random. And they're off, they take off. Okay, looks like we're starting off in third, but there's a El Condor Pasa in a special week, and we got another super week creek behind us. Oh boy. Mamasaurus Super Freak is right behind us. But we are battling El Condor Pasa currently for third. We're out of the first corner. And we decide that we're no longer hanging out with the pace chasers. But Super Creek says she doesn't want us to be lonely. And she goes into third, and we are right behind. We are neck and neck with her for third. We are battling her for this position.
番差がなく14番その後ろ
Looks like we're going into the final corner.
その後ろに9番そしてその外から行ったのはウイニングチケット残り1000メートルを通過内を
Back and forth with Super Creek.
17番最高峰だ2番先頭を進みますがこれは正解でしょうか
2番彼女の客室には合っていますね。
大欅を越え4コーナーへ先頭
And we kick off Shooting Stars. We take third, second, and then first. Mommy Source Super Freak is right up behind us. She's coming for us. She's coming for us. But we must behold thine Emperor's divine might.
道は自ら切り開く
And Rudolph vaults off down that final stretch.
先頭はシンボリルドルフこれは強い400を切りましたシンボリルドルフ強い
Yeah.
強すぎる完全に抜け出した
Ain't nobody catching us now.
一気にちぎるか残り200シンボリルドルフ足色は衰えないシンボリルドルフリードは6馬身先頭はシンボリルドルフ変わらないシンボリルドルフこれは完璧な勝利です他の追随をまるで許せなかったぞやったぞシンボリルドルフ
唯一
All right.
並ぶものなし
Thank you for the stretch. Oh, popped my back. That felt so good. Alright, this will give us a stamina spark if it registers as a spark. Now, the tricky thing about these parent runs is you're not guaranteed anything. So, I could be running this same Rudolph run, parent run, a month from now, hoping for a 3-star spark. Because when they do it based off of RNG. So say for instance, what happens is you'll get 2 guaranteed, well, I'll have 3 guaranteed sparks. One, I'll have a spark that's set around Behold Thine Emperor's Divine Might, because she is a 4-star. Now be randomly between 1 and 3. I will have an affinity spark, so I'll have a spark for either turf, medium, long, pace, or late. And basically it'll roll a dice and determine which one of those 5 it'll do. And then from there it'll roll another dice to determine whether it's going to be a 1, 2, or 3-star. And here's the tricky part for the stats, which is what we're kind of aiming for, was between stamina and power. It'll roll a dice, and it could be, and whatever it lands on, that's where the spark will come from. However, there is something we can control. The higher the stat is on that skill, then the higher chance we have of hitting higher star rankings. But here we go, another concert for all of you listeners.
ここで今輝きたい叶えたい未来へ走り出そう夢は続いてくライバルがいるほど頑張れるよいつか
I'm back. So let's win the next one too. Alright. We're gonna put a little bit here in wet because I hate late starts and I hate rushed. Oh! Oh! Well. Well now. Well now. Well now. But in addition to those 3 sparks that I stated, what can happen is alright, I'll probably be streaming for a little bit. Enjoy your alert. But these white sparks are little bonus sparks. They don't really count towards the initial stats of the Uma or anything. However, every time we go through inspiration, those white sparks can kick off depending on affinity and really give off like a good bonus. And they're off. Unfortunately, their star rank's also random. But every time we win a G1 race, there's a 20% chance of us getting sparks off of them. This one will raise guts. As we exit out of the first corner to come into third, looks like we're in a pretty comfortable third too. We got Manhattan Cafe back there. We got Hishi Amazon back there. We got Mayana Top Gun and Diva Scarlet up front as we pull into third. Or we're already pulled into third, but we've got one of these NPCs wanting to battle us for it. But now we're up here hanging out with the front runners. We do fall back to fourth, but that might work to our advantage. As we enter the final corner, Shooting Star kicks off. We pass them two, hit the second place. And we come around to Mayana Top Gun, pass her. That qualifies the Emperor's Divine Might. So here we are. We're exiting out. We're on to the final stretch. And behold thine Emperor's Divine Might. And that's just going to give us an even bigger boost of speed as we blast through. Really clinch that victory. So yeah, once again, the white sparks are random. Well, it's all random. But there's a 20% chance we just gained a spark to increase guts off of this. New Year's Shrine visit. You know, we'll go with dominance because We're already kind of
目標を見据えて
good on energy for the time being and off of what's about to happen. Oh wow, that is a lot of stamina all at once. Yes. Give me the stamina. Especially since you're not giving me shit. Deluxe carrot hamburger steak. Oh.
調子は最高
Oh. We got a double friendship and speed.
やるわよ
We're gonna take that because, you know, Valentine's Day, we're obviously gonna level up because we got plenty enough
毎日のト
fans.
レーニング
We're gonna go ahead and take this speed because we do need more speed.
疲れがないといえば
53 in speed. All three of them are lined up in speed. 53. 23% chance of failure. We've got to try it though. Like we should be ashamed of ourselves if we do not try this.
やるわよ
And we succeed! Hit that gamble. Alright.
少しばかり疲れが溜まっているようだ
Now let's not get too crazy of it. We're going to do a well-rested. The taste of warmth.
初子貫
We've got one more super creep coming in. Oh, hello. What is this? So we have that wit day there. Inspiration. See that Shuko show kicked off. We got a wild Dunsparce in chat. There we
今日
go.
はやる気で溢れている
Uh,
の名に恥じない走りができそうだ
check out our career. That's not it. It's not what I was looking for. We are on path for the goat. Oh, wait, right here. I can just look at the sparks right here. So, like, we got hit
指導に迷ったら相談してほしい
with
同
a
じ手段
Shuko
に立つ者だと
Show spark. We got hit with that. It was a 2-star Shuko Show spark. It increased our wit. So we'll look at that. Wit went up by 6 points.
調子は最高だトレーニング
So you can very clearly see, you know, just that one spark.
レースに絶対はないというが
So that was definitely worth it to have that Shuko Show
絶
in there.
対の走りを
We'll probably do like extra stuff in like guts if we don't get friendship. I don't know. We got plenty of wit. We got more than enough wit to last us. Alright, we're going to kick off with
注
this
目の一番人気
Tenno
8
Show
番シンボリ
Spring.
ルドルフ
実力は完全に
We
上
got
位で
plenty of
すね
stamina, plenty of
この3つは感
power.
じてしまいます
We're good on
最強の
speed.
実力を見
We
せ
got
つけて
plenty of
春
wit.
の盾を手にしてほしいですね
Now, normally, normally,
また一つ歴史を刻もう
if I was doing an ace run, now would be the time that I would start doing like unique skills like shooting star and blazing pride. But because we just had our final inspiration, so And the reason for that is sometimes it drops hints to lower those, but make them cheaper, which means you can use more skill points for things that you really want to use them for. And we're taking off. It is a giant cluster puck. Looks like Saiyan Sky bolts out to the front. We are currently 7th, but we're in the middle of that. Never mind. We pull out to 4th and 3rd. Super Creek is hot on our ass. We got, it's us, Rice Shower, and Super Creek battling for the front of the Pace Chasers. We come out of the starting area. We're in the middle section of the race. We pull on up. Still haven't reached the halfway point, but we are in 3rd and then 4th. We're in a pretty good position. We got Super Creek there challenging us. Once again, if we hit 4th, coming around that final corner, that'll trigger the Emperor's Divine Might, because we have to pass 3 times. We're at the halfway point of the race. We're in 3rd and then 4th. Special Week's coming up to say hello. Special Week wants a piece of this. The whole thing about Behold Thine Emperor's Divine Might is we have to pass 3 people starting at the final corner. Anywhere from the final, starting the final corner to the finish line. We pass 3 people, then somewhere on that final straight, we will kick off the Emperor's Divine Might. However, that's not going to happen, as we're about to go into the final corner in 1st place. We're not even going to use any of our skills here, because there's nothing to use. But we might not need it, because we're coming out of that corner. We're very much 1st place. We've got a pretty good margin of victory going on right now. Pretty good lead, and we're just stretching it out. I don't know. Looks like Rice Shower's trying to catch up. And we got Golshi in the back there, but Golshi's even going to be denied by Rice Shower and Super Creek. They are obsessed with catching us. Oh, Golshi passes Super Creek, but to put them, does anyone stand a chance against this Umamusume? The answer might surprise you. All right. I mean, we got plenty of fans, and the fans are nice to have and all, but they're not what we're after. We're after the sparks. Tennis shows spring. If I'm looking at the sparks for that, once again, for anyone interested, I am using Game Tora. It's very easy to use. Oh, that is another stamina spark, and thank you 1-to-1 for the stretch. Coming in a little late today, 1-to-1. Didn't think I was going to get to see you. We're almost done with the career. We got Next Frontier playing this time, so I hope you enjoy the concert.
葉にしたら世界は動き出した最速の輝きこの手に掴み取って新しい幕開けを越えて進んでゆこう情熱になり響く高鳴りというファンファーレ抱きしめたら解き放とう目指す場所があるから選ばれしこの道をひたすらに駆け抜けて頂点に立つ立ってみせるネクストフロンティア力の限り先へ
Alright. Well, hopefully that concert's making your day go a little better, 121.
日々の積み重ねを怠る
I would go whip because we want to raise up the reporter lady a little bit. But yay! We get swinging maestro.
毎日のトレーニン
The
グも楽しみ
randomness of swinging maestro. Will we get it? Will we not? We got it. And we're using our skill points on it. Because you can also drop skill sparks. So I'm being very careful about only collecting like skill sparks that I want to pass down to
初心
Golshi.
やるわよ合体魔法
Hold on, I'll join you. Friendship with Director Akikawa.
疲れがないと言えば嘘
We will rest. We'll go with this.
今日は
Because
やる
I'm
気だ
pretty sure that was a meal ticket thing. Yep. Get the reporter woman up.
調子は最高
Yeah, we definitely want speed and stamina.
今日は何を行うのか任せてほしい今日はやる気である
This will definitely help for power.
疲れがないと言えば嘘になる
We're gonna go ahead and take the opportunity to rest here because it's a safe rest. I am doing well. You did miss it though. We managed to stay in rank 6 in our PvP.
張り切っていこ
Noble mission indeed. We want to get us a little extra energy. RNG's kind of wanting to mess with us right now because we're not getting any stacks.
調子は最高だ
That's the closest thing we've had to a stack. As good as my word. Alright, we've managed to
成果ばかりを追い
max out
少しばかり疲れがたま
our friendship with the director. Oh boy, the dancing.
今日はやる気で溢れている皇帝
We're gonna do this one because give us a little more reporter. And plus, it does raise our power up to A, which really helps in the long run. We'll take competitive spirit for 1, Alex, and corner adept. Like I said, I'm being careful. I'm only selecting skills that I don't mind passing on to Golshi whenever, you know, in the possibility that this Rudolph is in fact. Then we look at it, our wit is real good, our power is real good, speed and stamina, everything. Everything but our guts. Our guts could use a little work, according to them. But I like where our guts is. We're going to have a pretty decent guts. As we go into this Japan Cup, this will give us a stamina spark. And this will be our second time doing this one. So we've gotten 2 of the 20% chances off of this spark. There's a wild poltergeist in chat, by the way. And they're off. I'm feeling very comfortable with the stat spread that we got. We got an A in power, a B plus in stamina, a B or B plus in stamina, a B plus in speed. We're right at a C in wit. Like, I don't think we need to put anything else on wit the rest of the thing. Rest of the career. We hit corner adept. And coming out of the first corner in 4th place, we got Special Week with us. We got Golshi back there in the back hanging out with Hishi Amazon. As we hit right at the halfway point of the race, we start making a move on 3rd place. Special Week is staying right there behind us. I think we're going into the final corner right here. Poltergeist escape. As we enter the final corner, we're hitting 2nd place now. Shooting Star did not activate, but we're going on, we're moving on, we're taking that 1st place position. As we pull out of the final corner, we're on the final stretch. Looks like Golshi's making a run. Nope, Golshi's not anywhere close. We got Special Week behind us though, but we are pulling that gap wider and wider and wider without the use of any of our special skills that we had for that final stretch. That is definitely a stamina spark if we can get that to land. And it might even be a 2-star since we've done it twice. Who knows? I don't know. I think it's just pure random RNG, but who knows? Maybe since we did it twice, it'll count it pretty good and give us a good, healthy spark on it. In the meantime, here's your concert 1-to-1.
ここで今輝きたい叶えたい未来へ走り出そう夢は続いてく を目指してここで今輝きたいいつかは憧れも君も超えてゆくよステップバイステップもう止められないスペシャルな勝負で駆け抜けよう君と紡いでく
All right. And there's just one more race before the URA finales. Irimakina, we only got one turn difference between now and then. Username WNT.
準備は整っている
Get the actual fuck there. You know what? Let's put some in stamina.
頑張りましょうね
Once again, the goal is not to hit A rank or get perfect. I want a good stamina or power spark. And to do that, I need my stamina and my power to be as high as possible.
絶対の走りを
As far as everything else goes, we've got the stats to win. You know what? Let's go with the flow here.
体の底から気力
Because
が
that'll be
溢れ
something
出る
that'll
よ
be a possibly good choice for Golshi.
注目の一番人気11番シンボリルドルフ
Okay.
実力は完全に上位で
This
す
will be our last opportunity at a concert
今
one
年
to
最後
one
の
until the very, very end.
また一つ歴史を刻もう
年末の中山で争わ
Alright, busting out of that gate, competitive spirit kicks off. That's good, that's good, that's good.
注目しましょう
先行争いはマルゼンスキー当選場だテイエムオペラを期待通りの結果を出せるか一番人気ジンボリル
Looks
ドル
like
フ第
there's
4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう
quite a few
マルゼンスキー
pace
快調に
chasers.
飛ばして行きます
Got Marazinski, TM Opera O is battling for third place against us as we go into the first corner.
ビワハヤヒデまずは1周目正面スタンド前に入ったシンボリルドルフペース
Oh, we get rushed. That is not a good sign.
続いてジンボリルドルフ一馬審査
As we run our way straight up to second place. But, you know, rush does eat away our stamina. Corner depth kicks off, but we do have Swinging Maestro. We do have Swinging Maestro, but never that chooses to work. We are currently in second at the halfway point of the race. Coming up, I still do not see Swinging Maestro kicking off. But I feel pretty confident as we're getting ready to go into the final corner. TM Opera O is coming up on us as we go into the final corner while taking first place. We hit go with the flow as that was very helpful for us.
から来るか外から来るか最後の局面です
Come out of that final corner into the final straight. Still in first place by a wide lead. Like, this is a ridiculously wide lead. Like, these people have no idea what they got themselves into.
唯一抜きんでて並ぶものなし
All All right, that was definitely a good placement. We got 6 links. All right, 1-1. This will be the final concert until after the finals. So I hope you enjoy. All right. Oh wow, that was just more and more boosts coming in, and yeah. We're gonna put this in the stamina. Let's see what we can do skill-wise. Well, I really want the Professor Curvature. That's what I really want. Everything else is just kind of there to hang out with. But we're going into the finale qualifier. This is the X portion of the story. And it's going to be a medium because that's what we did the most of. The finale will always be whatever race you did the most of. Okay. Alright, there we go. We're busting out of that gate. No late start, no nothing. Looking pretty good. Currently 5th. Not a lot of... Well, no. There we go. 6. Things starting to settle down. People starting to cluster together. We hit the corner of that as we go into the first corner. Go back into 5th. Swinging Maestro kicks off. It is a little early. But we can live with that. At least it went off instead of not going off at all. And then we're approaching the halfway point of the race, currently 5th, as we decide to mingle with the front runners. Rudolph wants to mingle with the front runners. She said, "Hi, front runners." Goodbye, front runners, as she pulls herself into 3rd place. We're getting ready to go into the final corner. She's in 2nd place as we start the final corner now, and looks like she's about to pass. Yep, there she goes. She passed the Sand Sky. We're almost to the exit. We are at the exit of the final corner as we hit the final straightaway. Go, the flow kicks off, but it doesn't matter. Like, there's nobody left for us to pass as we are way, way, way far ahead. They do not stand a snowball's chance in hell of catching up to us. I haven't seen my favorite NPC yet. I haven't seen my favorite NPC in a long while. We won by 8 links. We got Marikani Fuku Kitaru in 2nd. Silent Suzuka in 3rd. Saiyan Sky in 4th. Hishi Amazon in 5th. Ines Fujin in 6th. Pink Chushu in 7th. King Halo in 8th. Nice Nature in 9th. Itsu Suba Clover in 10th. Duo Targe in 11th. Kaiser Palace in 12th. Oishi Parfait in 13th. Unchanging in 14th. Bow and Shield in 15th. Frozen Sky in 16th. Nexus Force in 17th. And Encoder in 18th. I'm almost heartbroken in the fact that I have not seen my favorite NPC, Uma. So we're at 372,000 fans. You know, that's awesome. Okay, we're going to throw a little bit more stamina then. Listen, Rudolph, I know you're like apparently wanting this to be a good run, but I can promise you I am not. No. So we are going to wind up with an A in stamina and an A in power. Might get an A plus in power, depends on what the next training is. But our main goal is to get our stamina and our power as high as we can get it at this point, because that is what's going to help guarantee a better spark if we roll into stamina or power. And the higher our stamina or power is, the higher chance that we have of getting a good star in it. I say where we are, we're already guaranteed a 2-star in either speed, stamina, or power.
上空には灰色の空が広がる中山レース場。天気は何とか持ちこたえ、両馬場の発表です。
天気持ってくれるといいですね。
虎視眈々と上位を狙っています。
Alright. As we take out of that gate, they don't stand a chance. Here we are, 2nd place. We got Super Creek though. Mommy Saurus Super Freak is pulling into 2nd place as we fall back to 3rd. But then we take 2nd. And we hit Corner of Depth and Swinging Maestro. Mommy Saurus, you are left behind. Stay back there. Got Tosin Jordan, classic comedy, Pleasant Clerk, Dueling Stella, Ho-Roa, Symptom Dash. As we hit the halfway point, we are second. We are right behind first place, the front runner. We're getting ready to pass her. As it looks like we're starting into the final corner. The only question is how long will Bakushin hold out? We come out of the final corner, finally taking first place, doing so. Go with the flow kicks off. We do have Special Week coming up right behind us, but she doesn't come hard enough as we go on and finish pulling all the way first place. Thank you for the lurk, Decaden. Let me get your shout out going. How are you doing there today? Oh yeah, we're gonna have a bunch of fans. I dare say we'll probably hit first 420. We'll hit 420 fans. Alright, advance to the finals. I can get 24, 27. Bamboo Memory. I love you so much. This will put us at an S in power for anyone not understanding. Ayo, Jenny, welcome back. This will not be my, I dare say this, I don't care where she ranks in the points wise, I'm not using her in anything. That speed is way too far down for me to want to use her. But we will get an S in power. So if we hit Stamina Spark, we have a very good chance of hitting a 3-star stamina. And that is, or power, excuse me, power. And that is kind of what I'm wanting. As we go into the final race. Love to watch her stick right behind the leader. Yeah, she's been doing that. All right, let's see. Ukaldi, takeoff plane, air groove, Ukaldi. There she is! We found her! My favorite NPC name of all time. I have not seen this girl in a month. And I love the fact that this is her name. It's made even better if you actually look at the fact that her ribbons on her right side are left, which means that she is a male horse in real life. So somewhere out there, there is a male horse named 1 Inch of Love. Let that digest for a moment. 1 Inch of Love. I am going to laugh if she actually hits top 5. I've actually been looking for her. So I was thinking there for a while because I haven't seen her in forever that quite possibly they moved her from the game. But no. 1 inch of love is still in the game. Here we go. The shootout. They make this one so cinematic for the finals, which is cool. Alright, we are currently... Looks like we're going to wind up being like 5th. Yeah. We're going to come out as 5th. They are very much focused. Professor Curvature kicking off. Swinging Maestro kicking off. Also, welcome back, Jenny. I'm pretty sure I've already said it, but just in case I was in the ad break, welcome back, welcome back. Might have been in the ad break the whole time I was talking about the favorite NPC that showed up. I will read you these names, these racehorse names. We'll see where they place. But we passed the halfway point. We're currently in 3rd. Yes, 1 inch of love. I just love the fact that they slid that in as a name. Alright. Going into the final corner, we hit Shooting Star. Go with the flow. We're in 1st. I don't even think there was enough people there for us to pass to hit the Divine Emperor. But it doesn't matter. Nobody is going to catch us. Oh, wow. Well, I am refusing until after ad breaks in. I am refusing to continue this. Alright, so now ad breaks are off. Welcome back from ads. We did naturally place 1st place. Air Groove came in 2nd. Gold Ship came in 3rd. TM Opera O came in 4th. Vodka came in 5th. Major Orion came in 6th. 7th place we have Elegant General. 8th place, Happy Meek, who's supposed to be our big rival for the first session, but, you know, 8th place. 9th is Ukaldi. 10th, Takeoff Plane. 11th, Mint Drop. 12th, Ribbon Threnody. 13, Asian Flash. Which, shame on you. You are a named character. You are a 3-star Uma that hasn't dropped yet, and you're placing way back there. 14th, Gimme One Love. 15th, German Cake. 16th, Venezuela Rhythm. 17th, 1 Inch of Love. So we got Gimme One Love and 1 Inch of Love here. I just wish they'd, you know, finish closer together. 18th, Duo Eku. Oh, as we finish off with 449,000 fans. And we're going to move in to watch the very final concert. Umamusume Legend! Enjoy. That was definitely a good run. Let's look through. What we're doing now is we're going to look through anything that I want to give Golshi. I mean, there's level-headed, but I can give that to her. Yeah. Slipstream's pretty cool. I'll take Slipstream. And that's probably it. I mean, these aren't stats that I'm willing to put in my PvP team. Just because that speed being a B+. However, we're hoping that the RNG lands on the power. We're hoping the RNG lands on the power for the sparks. I mean, that is still, it's barely an A, but that is still an A. So, sparks, speed! And out of all those extra races, the only thing we got was a Ure finale. Speed and stamina. We got a 2-star speed. I don't want 2-star speed. It has. I need stamina or power, Rudolph. So, looks like once again tomorrow we're going to be continuing on this. She does get the goat. Though the argument can be made if I give her a lot of speed. But no.
相手に視座を寄せることで
達成。確認を忘れずにな。
生姜がないなんて。
Alright. So I'm going to wind up calling it a day there. Don't forget to copy and paste the raid message. We're going to raid into someone I haven't raided into in a very long time. The Admiral Mel Remark. Pretty cool dude. He is. He's a really cool dude. But you know, he is playing Digimon Stories, the new Digimon Stories that just came out, and I haven't tried it yet, and I've really been looking forward to going after it. So I will say, like, his thing isn't necessarily rated to be under 18. You will occasionally see some foul language, maybe some suggestive comments, or rather not comments but images. But that, even with that being said, I do expect all of y'all to be on your best behavior. It is intended for mature audiences all the same, though. So let's all write in there, copy and paste in that message, and let's have a wonderful, wonderful rest of our days, or rest of our day.